Hi, this is Dr. Wooten. I'm going to show you the interactive statistics dictionary app that I've been working on. Let's go. So what we have here is that the user can choose one of 5 layouts. They're not all plugged in. The dictionary is plugged in. The notation is started. Formalizations and procedures are a work in progress. And topics are outlined but not plugged in completely. So if we were to look at the dictionary, then you can look up each term that applies to statistics. So if you look up the alpha value, there will eventually be, which is already written, just not plugged in, a graphic that illustrates the rejection region and what the alpha value means probabilistically. If you go to alternatives, it will also have a list of the alternatives. I also do need to go through with a fine-tooth comb and clean up such notation. That should be a subscript. I'll have to write that in HTML. And then we have some of the notation created. So if you want to do the notation for counts, it'll give you the various notations. I need to make it to where it's conditional, that the definitions only show if they've been selected. And technically that one has been, because the dictionary was left on that page. So I need to make it to where when you're not on the dictionary, it doesn't show that term. So let's go back to notations. So if you were to see how it did the same thing here, so I need it to automatically reset or discount other menus. Sets, and so it's just a matter of filling in a few more of these. So we have most of them completed. And then also, formulas will follow, procedures will be outlined, and if you go to topics, then you can select to show any or all of the data, and you can choose to show any and all of the analysis that is performed. So data analytics is not completely filled in yet, but it does start it. So if you turn on data analytics, the first submenu is for the listed data or the ordered data, and if you choose a data set, then you can say list that data for me, and it will show you the data file. These are all built-in data sets straight into R, and so that's what I want to work on, and I'm hoping to get a good amount of it done for this weekend, because then I can publish it. And it does cost a little bit to post these kind of apps for students to have availability to, which is in part why I need support. So if you can support me here on Patreon, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I look forward to showing you some of the other projects. Alright, so what I'd like to do now is show you the code that I wrote for the alpha value and go ahead and plug it in. So it was in a previous version of, okay, so as you see it looks very similar to the code we were just in. So I'm going to come down here. These are all functional codes that have already been included. Alright, so we're going to grab this part of it. So we want all of the alpha, which starts from here. Copy. Paste. Alright, and so as you see there's quite a few options here. So I'm going to go save this. Stand on this so it takes me to the right file. And open the user interface. And so for alpha value in the user interface, this was its original code lines. We already have it written, so here's our plot 2, our degrees of freedom, our radio boxes, numerical input. Okay. So the only thing we don't need is the conditional part of this. Alright, delete that. save. We should have our parentheses in the correct place now. Right. Yes, okay, so let's look at this again. The layout, we want to go to the dictionary and view alpha value. And now we have a beautiful plugged in graphic that students can play with. So a lot of these interactive elements are written, but they were in separate apps, and it's going to take a while to put them all into a single app that's comprehensive. So I can say, what if it was a T distribution? And it turns on the degree of freedom that is adjustable. And so right now I just need to add the red lines to indicate that this is the rejection region, even though the lines are indicating the two regions, or the regions. Alright, thank you and have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.
Bye.